Hey everybody, Jonathan here with Pinnacle Outdoor Traditions. Coming to you today, it is June the 5th, Monday, June 5th, and I am recording this, hopefully going to be putting this video here out on Friday. But I wanted to kind of do this two reasons. One is that we're going to be doing a bit of an unboxing. I've got some new fishing gear that I want to show y'all and show you something that's new. It's going to be showing up in the videos in the future. And two, I kind of want to explain to y'all that I've got some stuff going on in my life, and just ask y'all for those of you who pray, believe in God, to pray for us. Basically, to not get into too many details, I'm looking at having shoulder surgery here soon. I have torn something in my rotator cuff in my right shoulder, as well as possibly the bicep tendon in here, and something that's been bothering me since last fall. It's gotten to the point where I've seen the orthopedic doctors, and the next step is going to be getting the MRI, then meeting with the surgeon. So I'm going to be asking for y'all's prayers for that, because it looks like it's going to take some time in terms of recovery, where I'm not going to be able to hunt, fish, shoot, or do any of the things I normally do for y'all. So you're going to see a slowdown in the videos that are coming out. I apologize. Lots happening. I'm having shoulder surgery, like I said. There's some stuff happening too here at the homestead. Some construction stuff that's going on to try and improve things here at the house. And then I'm also, my wife on top of all of that is having some pretty major medical issues. For privacy purposes, I'm not going to tell y'all what it is. Just it's pretty debilitating, and I'm asking for y'all's prayers. So just so you're aware, things are not stopping, but they are going to slow down. It might be every other week or so before I'll be able to get some stuff out. I am working right now on a 2-part episode of fishing at Blues Lake, and it's a fantastic episode full of fish caught. Big day. So asking for y'all's prayers. Please be patient with me. Please understand. And you know, we're going to keep trucking as best we can. So all that being said, we're going to talk today about a new tool I have added to the arsenal of my trout fishing, and that is going to be a fly rod. I'm excited. It's a new skill set, it's a new rod, it's a new style of fishing, but I think it's one that in the waters that I fish and in some times that I fish, that it's really going to shine, and it's going to help out a lot. So with all of this going on, I'm going to try and learn how to cast a new fly rod while possibly going to have surgery and having recovery. It's going to be interesting for sure. Timing's never perfect, but we're going to show y'all what we got and kind of go through just first impressions. All right, everybody, let's get down to the fun stuff. This is not going to be a traditional unboxing. I did actually already unbox it. I ain't gonna lie, my curiosity and excitement got the better of me. I've already pulled out of the packages and messed with it a little bit, but I want to go over with y'all what we've picked up and just kind of show you what I'm going to be using to get started. I've thrown a fly rod like twice in my life. I've caught a little brim off of it, and that was it. I am in no way an expert. I'm not even a novice. You might as well consider me a never done it before newbie beginner. But I'm excited. I love trout fishing. I really enjoy getting up in the mountains and going after these fish. This is a more traditional way of doing things, and I like holding to traditions, hence the reason Pinnacle Outdoor Traditions. That's why the name. I love traditions. So with that being said, we're going to show y'all what we picked up. First and foremost, we have the rod. I looked around a good long bit, and I decided on Moonshine Rod Company. Be completely honest with you, I just like the way it looked. They've got a really nice look about them. Everything just looked like it was professional and well made, and the cost wasn't exorbitant. It wasn't extremely high. You know, the rod itself on Amazon cost me $180. I think MSRP on it's $200, so I saved a little bit of money by doing Amazon. But you know, I talked to a few people about it. The manufacturer's got a good name. A lot of people do like using them. And I just, like I said, I liked the way it looked. I could have spent $400 or $500 on some higher up stuff, but especially learning, I wanted something that's more forgiving. And I'm going to cry if I break a $180 rod. but I'd cry a whole lot more if it was a $500 rod. So, show y'all what it comes with in the box. It came also, it came with this nice hard case, nice little decal sticker. A lot of companies like to do that nowadays. I think it's kind of nice. Nice hard case where it zippers up. Everything's inside here. Start off where your rod seat's gonna go and the handle. This section right here. It's well manufactured. Everything's real nice and smooth. Everything, fit, finish. The little details in terms of machining and manufacturing looks really nice. Cork looks good. I love this. I'm a big guy on wood. Carpentry is something I do for a hobby on the side. And this burl laminate that they put on there, I mean, I know it's not real burl wood, but it sure looks really pretty. So I ain't gonna lie, they got me on the looks department. The rod seat's got 2 screws. So you've got your backing screw that holds everything together, and then this screw right here, which will actually push this brace right here against the rod seat, and this will lock everything in place. Just feels good, looks good in the hand. I went with a 9-foot 5-weight. This is the Drifter 2 series. So it's what they consider their entry-level series, and I went with that. It's going to be an entry-level series, a little more forgiving in terms of learning how to cast and how to use it, but it's something that's going to last a good long while. You come with your other 2 rod sections. As y'all can see, they are very nicely made. Kind of got that copper tone to it. Even the guides right there have got kind of a copper look to it as well. And then one thing I think that they did that's really nice and neat, they give you 2 rod tips, not just 1. So the top section of rod, they actually give you 2 of those. Just in case you break one, you always have a backup, and that's a really cool feature. Number 1 thing that breaks on any rod is the top guide, that rod tip. I have broken and replaced more of those than I care to admit to. And these guys went ahead and said, well, it's a fly rod, you're going to whip it around, you're going to use it a lot, more likely it's going to get broke, let's go ahead and send you 2. If memory serves, they do also come with a limited lifetime warranty. Next, we have the fly reel. I chose Temple Fork Outfitters, so it's TFO Outfitters. It's the NTR2, which is their, cannot remember what NTR stands for, but it is a fully machined and anodized reel and spool. It's got a sealed drag system with high density ABS cap to keep out moisture and dust. It's easy right to left-handed conversion and uses a large arbor and with 4 quick line pickup and extra capacity. That's what they have on the box. There were 2 choices with it. You either got black and gold, or they got what they call clear and gold, which is like a clear acrylic over top of your stainless steel. To match the rod, I went with black and gold. There's no, as far as I can tell, there was no benefit to one or the other. It's just whatever you like the look of. I did go ahead and pull this out and spool this up with the help of my buddy Daniel. Y'all have seen him in some videos where he's hunted up here with me, or I've been down in Florida and St. Pete fishing with him. Fishing's what he does. He runs St. Pete Fishing Outfitters. He's a big fly guy, loves doing it. He has caught plenty of trout in Georgia on the fly as well. So he's learned a lot. I trust him, and he helped me out in terms of picking out this reel, as well as go ahead and spooling it up. As y'all can see, it's a real nice setup, a real pretty reel. The drag knob right there, and it's got a decent amount of option there in terms of turn. When I was reading the reviews and stuff on it, they were saying that the drag system itself wasn't all that great. What we're doing with it, I don't expect to really be using the drag a whole lot. I mean, even with my spinning reels, I keep the drag light. So to me, it was a nice setup. Again, the price was pretty good. It was $180 for the reel as well. You can convert this right to left-handed by taking this screw off and switching things over, putting it all back together. But it looked really good. Fit and finish on this thing. I mean, I may not know about fly rods and fly reels, but I do know fishing gear, I do know fishing equipment, and I do know manufacturing. And I can tell you, this thing is smooth. It is well made. I mean, fit, finish, or spit and polish, however you want to look at it. just reminds you of a $300-400 reel. I mean, it is just really nicely made. It feels good. It feels well constructed. Everything feels nice and smooth, well machined. Everything's right on the money how it's supposed to be. So we've got it all spooled up already, and I'm looking forward to putting this on the rod, getting some practice leaders, and getting out and learning how to cast this thing. Comes with a nice little neoprene pouch, box, and then just a diagram, piece of paperwork that shows you all the parts and gives you some instruction up here on how to convert it from right to left-handed. All in all, I'm very happy with it. Again, I haven't used it, but when you've done this as much as I have, you get a good feel for what is well machined versus what is not. You put something in your hand and go, yep, that feels nice, or yeah, that don't feel so good. So to me, this feels really good. Seems like it's well made, well machined. For line, I went backing line with Sunfish. Used their 20-pound Dacron. It's a high vis green. As y'all can see, it's a real high vis chartreuse right there, just beneath the peach color. That's the backing that I chose. For the fly line, we went with Cortland 444 in the peach color. My daughter likes that. So this is a tapered 4X, I believe it is. Tapered 4X fly line, weighted loop right at the end there. It's, you know, for what it is, I don't know much about it, but to me it feels really nice. Like it ain't got a whole lot of line memory like monofilament and stuff does. Tying the knot, I can tell you it's strong. Does have some stretch to it, but it wasn't too bad. So it's got a good feel to it. I think it's going to cast well. It's a decent name brand in terms of fly lines. I know the cost of it wasn't cheap. For what it cost me to buy this 90 feet of fly line, I could have bought a 1,000-yard spool of Power Pro. So you're going to pay decent money for it, but I'm told that this is very, very important, so this is what I went with. Leaders haven't come in yet. I did buy some Cortland leaders. They were also, I believe, 4X leaders for that. Last thing I got, I think it was Bass Assassin. I'm sorry, Bass Dash is the name brand. It's just a little fly kit. Y'all can see it's got some decent variation there in terms of color. It's an 80-piece kit. Again, I bought it on Amazon. It's got your squiggly worms, your nymphs, a couple of gnats, a couple of these poppers here that I'm very interested in trying. The squiggly worms I'm interested in trying. The gnats I'm interested in trying. Basically, I picked this based off of what I've seen the fish do in the water in these areas that I like to fish in. We're going to try a few different things out. You know, this little kit cost me $32. It was 80 flies. I'm certain there are many, many more and much better flies out there. But for somebody who's starting off and probably going to lose or break half of these things, didn't want to put a whole lot of money into it. So we're just going to start messing around with that, see what happens. It comes in this nice little kit. 80 of them fit in there, as you all saw. Real nice and organized, but there is spaces for more, so I can move and adjust things over. So that's our unboxing for this. Hopefully y'all like it. Can I tell you that I'd recommend it? Well, no, I haven't even tried it yet, as we've gotten as far as putting line on the spool. That's it. But I can tell you that I'm excited, and I can't wait. I think I've got a good setup here. Everything feels good. It's just a matter of getting those last few pieces of the leaders, getting it together, and getting some time to get out into the yard and give it a shot. Unfortunately, with everything that's going on in my life right now, time is a commodity that I don't have much of. So we're going to get out there and give it a shot as best we can. Hopefully y'all be seeing more of this here soon. I'm hoping probably in a few weeks to be trying to get up to Hawkins and getting out there and doing some fishing, as long as I don't have surgery before that. And if I get good enough and get enough time, I'm going to bring this along with me. Main thing for y'all, please pray for the family. I would greatly appreciate it. Prayers are much needed right now. And if any of y'all ever been through some of the struggles that happen when, you know, a loved one is sick and injured, and then, you know, just things compound on top of it, you understand how that kind of works out in life. And we greatly appreciate any and all prayers that y'all would be able to provide. So, until we see y'all again, till the next video comes out, this is Jonathan with Pinnacle Outdoor Traditions telling you, whether in the woods, on the water, get outdoors, make some traditions of your own. Don't forget, hit that like and subscribe button. Please guys, hit that subscribe button. Right now, you know, that's the biggest thing that I can ask y'all to do, is subscribe. It's free to do. If you have a Gmail address, you've already got an account with YouTube, just hit subscribe. It's that simple. Alright, we will see y'all on the next one.